What's up, folks? How you doing, Craft Nation? I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you to make a list in the comments of some animals that you can have as pets. You know, some animals that you wouldn't mind having as a pet if somebody gave it to you, you really want, or you have already. Please make a list. Let me know. You know, because apparently some people don't understand what pets are, you know. And then when something happened to them, us, the people who still living, is supposed to feel sorry for these idiots. A man in South Africa, a farmer in South Africa, had a pet hippo named Humphrey. He had him since he was 5 months. Humphreys decided to kill his ass the other day. Humphreys ate his ass up, bit him up repeatedly, killed him dead. Now I know you guys are saying, Kevin, nah, that shit ain't right. You shouldn't be saying it like that. Nobody deserves to die. You're right, you know. But what I believe in, you don't supposed to commit suicide. And having a pet hippo is basically committing suicide. You know, I understand the love for animals and shit, but that is not no pet. You know, that's a suicide mission. That's like me going to a fucking Klan rally and saying black power, fuck white people, and watch me make it out alive. Or me going over there to Watts in California where all the Bloods hang out and say shotgun crip every day, all day, even on the fucking holiday, and see if I make it out alive. I'm asking for something bad to happen to me. You know, some animals you just cannot have as a pet. Like, I love lions. I watch the Discovery Channel all the time. National Geographic's like, seriously. My wife always say, why are you watching this shit? We're eating right now. I don't want to see this. I mean, I love them. You know, but I'm not going to be the guy on the fucking safari helping the lions hunt, petting them, naming them, filming them, or anything in that sort. That's not going to be me, but I truly love cats, you know, big cats. You know, that's something I love, but I'm not going to do it. I don't give a fuck if somebody had the cat for 10 years, you know, and they got the cat trained. I can be at your house for a month, you know, be around you for a month and you got the cat trained. I am not being the one because this is a wild animal. God created those animals to be wild for a reason. You know, if they were supposed to be cool with us, guess what? They'll live in our part of society. You know, they wouldn't have to depend on water and they wouldn't have to kill to eat. They can go get a full-time job. They'll have resumes. They'll come to comedy shows. Probably subscribe to some of my YouTube videos. But that shit doesn't happen with wild animals. You know? Like, come on, man. What happened to the dog, the cat, the bird, the fish? You know, snake is kind of iffy for me. But, you know, I deal with a snake before I deal with a fucking hippo, a lion, a tiger, or even a fucking giraffe. I don't care about the animals that don't eat meat. You know, I am not the one. So I can't honestly say that I feel sorry for the man for committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? That's like being a fucking terrorist. You know, terrorists commit suicide. Well, I shouldn't compare him to a terrorist. I'm sorry about that. Rest in peace, my man. But still, guys, come on now. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. Some things is meant to be left alone. And hippos is one of them. You know, let me educate you guys who don't know shit about hippos. A hippo can bite a fucking crocodile or alligator in half with one bite. So imagine what it can do to one of us. Oh, it already did it. It killed the dude. I'm tired of hearing about these stories about these pets killing their owners. We need to open our eyes and realize that these fuckers ain't pets. Alright? I'm out of here, you guys. Enjoy the rest of you guys' day. Deuces.